Hello and welcome to Tar Heel Teachers Daily, a micro-series to give you a slice of some of the latest happenings in education right here in North Carolina. I'm your host, Marlow Artis. Last week, Buncombe County Schools launched their Jumpstart program to help students reinforce and practice their math and reading skills. This week, State Superintendent Mark Johnson visited West Buncombe Elementary, where he observed students and teachers following CDC guidelines. Each classroom has a 9-person limit. About 500 students opted to participate in the face-to-face version, and if families were uncomfortable returning to the school buildings, there were remote options. Hoke County Schools is continuing to prep buildings for the upcoming school year. Today, the district released photos and videos so that students and families know what to expect. Desks have been placed 6 feet apart. Plexiglass has been installed in the front office. Cones have been placed throughout the building, and cafeterias and gyms have been converted to additional learning spaces. Families are invited to visit school buildings if they want to see the changes up close. While we're talking about Hoke County Schools, I want to give a special shout out to Deborah Carpenter. She's the Executive Director of Child Nutrition for the district. She was named the North Carolina School Nutrition Association Director of the Year. She recently started her 44th year with the district. Prior to becoming the Executive Director for Child Nutrition, she served as a classroom teacher for 21 years. Back in February, I had a wonderful chance to sit down with Mrs. Carpenter for a fun interview. So if you're interested in learning more about her and her career in Hoke County, click on the link in the description box of this video. Congratulations, Mrs. Carpenter. The North Carolina Council of Teachers of Mathematics will celebrate its 50th anniversary at its upcoming fall conference on August the 3rd and 4th. This year's event will be virtual. Topics include equity in mathematics classrooms and strategies for e-learning. It's free for members and $10 for non-members. If you're interested in registering, please click on the link in the description box of this video. The RMK Equity in Education Summit is taking place this week. Rowan-Salisbury Schools, the Mooresville Graded School District, and Kannapolis City Schools have all partnered together with UNC Charlotte for a series of racial equity professional development sessions as each district works to address racial disparities in their schools. Kudos to these districts for leveraging their resources and expertise and figuring out a way to work together in order to make positive change. If you're interested in more information about the RMK Equity in Education Summit, please click on the link in the description box of this video. As we wrap up today's episode of Tar Heel Teachers Daily, I want to leave you with this reminder from AJ Hammond. She's the principal at Upchurch Elementary in Hoke County. The halls may be empty, but culture still exists. So a lot of school districts are moving to Plan C to start the year remotely. We still have to prioritize relationships and be intentional about building those relationships. The school districts that are choosing Plan B and the students are going to rotate throughout over the course of several weeks, we still have to make sure that those relationships are sustained. So as we prepare for the upcoming school year, be really intentional about developing those deep connections with students and their families. And we can do it. We can all do it together. We want to thank you all so very much for working with us and watching us. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.